Babe, did you hear? They're changing the Navy uniforms again.
What? No. No. Just for that, I'm putting on my favorite Navy uniform of all time.
Last night took a L, but tonight I bounce back. Wake up every morning, by the night I count stacks. Knew that ass was real when I hit it, bounce back.
The one day I wear my coveralls, dude, it's gotta be hot again in California. You gotta be shitting me. Yo, what is going on? It's your boy JT Lobster. We're back at it again. Dude, this ain't a joke. This ain't a joke. The Navy is thinking about changing their uniforms yet again. I know, I just made the video. Going from the blue camo type 1s to the woodland camo type 3s. And now they're saying they're gonna come out with another uniform, a working uniform that can be worn at shore and at sea. Dude, I'm gonna talk all about it. This is crazy. I'm in one of my most favorite uniforms of all time, the most comfy uniforms, the coveralls. But the thing with the coveralls is you can't wear these out in town. You can't wear these when you're transiting to and from base. You can only wear these when you're working in the hangar or when you're out on the ship. You can't wear these any other time. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of these. I'm actually gonna show you one of my most favorite Navy uniforms that I've ever worn, my flight deck jersey. And we're gonna talk about these new changes. I just don't get this shit. This is crazy, boy. I'm serious, so man, we're in California. I'm in Southern California, and it's been like great weather in the 60s and the 70s. And now today I'm running around in this shit. Now it's freaking hot as huevos rancheros in your booty hole. So I'm gonna put up some pictures that you guys can see, but the Navy is testing a new type of working uniform, like I said, that can be worn at sea or on shore. Now, if you guys weren't aware, you know, the Navy uniform that I wore the most was the blueberries, the type 1s. They spent millions of dollars on R&D, research and development, on coming out with these uniforms, and out of all that money that they spent, lo and behold, the blueberries were not fire retardant. So basically, if they caught fire, they were gonna burn quickly and stick to your skin. The uniform material was gonna melt into your skin, bro. Like, come on. You spent millions of dollars getting the type 1 blue camos out, but then you failed. So then they released the type 3s, which is where they're transitioning to now. Everyone is transitioning to the woodland camo, the green camo, the ones that the CBs, you know, kind of wear. The NW type 3s, and those are, you know, all right, I guess they're not as baggy. That's one of the complaints with the blueberries, that they were really baggy, they're really hot. I didn't really mind them because I would always de-blouse. I would take off my top and I would just wear my blue undershirt and then have it tucked into my pants. But still, it was still pretty warm. So now they have the type 3s, which are not supposed to be as baggy, they're not supposed to be as hot. I think there's Velcro. You wear the rank patch, you know, you wear your rank right here instead of up here on the shoulders. But you know, I don't really have a problem with those, but apparently now they're testing a new uniform, which is gonna look similar to the dungarees. Before the blueberries, there was the dungarees, bro. We looked like a bunch of janitors. Literally looked like gas station attendant janitors. And they're kind of rolling something out like that again. The problem with the dungarees is that you always had to like starch them. You had to iron them constantly. They were a pain in the ass to upkeep. The plus side is you knew who the squared away sailors were because they were always making sure their uniform was nice and crisp. But regardless, the new uniform, like you guys can see the pictures I'm gonna put up here, they're gonna have a khaki 2-piece set, a working uniform set for chiefs, which is gonna be all khaki. Which, you know, I guess the chiefs like that shit. Whatever. I mean, Navy tradition. Cool. And then for enlisted personnel, E6 and below, I guess they're testing a dark blue variant, and then they're testing a light blue with dark blue bottoms. Most people so far have really liked the dark blue and dark blue. A lot of people are saying it's also very similar to the Coast Guard, to what they wear. And whatever, man, they just need to figure something out. They're wasting millions of dollars. Whoever has these contracts, these military contracts to come up with all this is making bank. I don't know if this is on purpose, dude. Stuff is pretty corrupt as it is. You know, the Fat Leonard scandal, all these scandals and stuff with higher ups in the military. But like, what do I think about this? What do I care? I really liked the uniform that I put on earlier that I was running around in, the coveralls. Those were pretty comfy, but one of the drawbacks is, like I said, you can't transit in those. In these new ones that they're testing, you apparently can transit in them, you can be out in town in them, you can work in them, you can wear them at sea, you can wear them at shore, and they're supposed to be fire retardant. They're not supposed to melt to your skin like the blueberries, and, you know, cool. But I don't know what that means for flight deck workers. As you guys know, I was a flight deck worker, landing signalman enlisted, as well as an aviation mechanic. So this is what you wear up on the flight deck. You wear blue kind of pants like this. You wear flight deck bluish pants, and then you wear your flight deck jersey. On top of your flight deck jersey, you wear a float coat and you wear a cranial. You also wear gloves and you wear your flight deck boots. But this is what most of the flight deck workers wear. So as you can see, I was an aviation mechanic, was my main job. We spray paint our squadron on here, Helicopter Maritime Strike Squadron 77. But also I was a landing signalman enlisted. I was an LSE. That is not a Navy rate. That is a qualification you earn when you're part of a helicopter squadron, or if you're an ABH, you can go to LSE school. So that was something that I had. You know, you have your jersey here, and I really like this. It's very comfortable. It gets kind of hot sometimes though on the flight deck because it has like a turtleneck. A lot of times though we would roll up our sleeves a little bit. Like you have to have your sleeves all the way rolled down on the flight deck, but I would sometimes, you know, we would roll them up to here, then have our gloves so you can show a little bit of skin and just get that nice, you know, get that airflow going. But I really like the flight deck jerseys. I don't know if these new uniforms they're testing will replace these. Probably not though, because you have to have designations on the flight deck. You have to know where your purple shirts are, red, blue, yellow, your white, quality assurance, health, and safety. You know, there's a bunch of different, you guys know all the colors of the flight deck. But brown, plane captains. So for LSE though, I wore a green jersey most of the time, and my cranial was red. And sometimes though, I could also wear a brown jersey, and my cranial could be red. So I was one of the few that had special regulations to be able to wear, kind of mix and match some stuff, because there's not a lot of us up there on the flight deck. So, you know, that's what I really enjoy doing. I'm very passionate about it, but that's it, man. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is pretty funny. Dude, the Navy, we've been doing this for hundreds of years, and we can't make up our freaking minds, bro. This shit's crazy. I'll see you guys very soon. Brand new videos almost every day. As you guys know, I recently secured a partnership with Dollar Shave Club. I'll be rolling out its own video to announce it when I have all the links and when you guys can sign up, because they have awesome deals for military people. They can ship and mail out to military bases and ships, and I'm really excited to be partner with them, man. I think we can do some good work. I'm also looking for a full-time job in the industry, like in the marketing and business, so I'm waiting to hear some callbacks. You know, I'm kind of in limbo right now, floating around, so hopefully things go as planned. Brand new videos for now almost every day. Once I get a career, then probably slow down to this will be more of like a hobby. You know, right now it kind of has been supplementing kind of my income while I've been in school and been on the GI Bill, but it'll slow down probably like 3 times a week, where, you know, I've been doing 6, 7 videos, 5 to 7 videos. That'll slow down to 2 to 3. But you guys know we'll still be here. Your boy ain't going nowhere. And my boy, Pop. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bro.